Hello to all participants of University Social Responsibility USR program. I am the Dean for the School of Nursing of辅英University. It is our honor to be awarded the Project of USR by the Board of Education. The Project of USR is deeply rooted in the community. We had two main sub-projects in this USR project. The first sub-project is time banking. The second one is dementia care. The mission of辅英Technological University is health, and all departments that are health-related. We have 16 departments that are more than adequate to provide community service. Therefore, we hope to bring community care for Daliao people in the greater Fengshan district. Through the operation of time banking, we can have a virtuous cycle to achieve sustainable development goals. Dementia care is an important national health policy in Taiwan. In order for USR to implement this policy, faculty members, students, community volunteers, and different levels of people in the community worked together to carry out the plan. We would like to present the following video and photographs of the project. When we are caring for the elderly, we are learning empathy and compassion. Those elderly people need to be cared for due to their special needs because they are old and have lost cognitive function. For most people, to care for a person with dementia is likely a burden for them. But after training to take care of individuals with dementia, student volunteers enter the inner world of persons living with dementia. Through empathy and kindness, student volunteers can better understand those older adults' way of expression and their needs. When students spend time with someone who needs care, they themselves grow and become more mentally strong. I feel that's wonderful. When we are working as volunteers, we learn to give and serve others and experience the power of giving. These are service learning activities. In addition, the辅英University offers classes for new knowledge learning and expands students' life perspectives. This helps us to be better equipped to face older adults' dementia problems. We have better insight of their behaviors and their difficulty, and we learn how to respond to those behaviors. Not only that, we also accompany families and help families to deal with difficult situations with their aging and cognitively declining loved one. The biggest difference between classroom learning and community service for students is that when they go into the community for a home, they can apply the knowledge they gain from books and classroom learning to real people. I feel the school teaches us the most useful and important clinical skills. Then you practice these skills in the lab on mannequins or dummies. It's a simulation situation for you to practice your clinical skills. But in the community, you face a real person and you have a real person for you to assess her health condition and needs. After assessment, you know her needs and you are able to provide more appropriate help. I think that's the biggest difference between class learning and community learning, which is that we can apply everything we learn in the class on the client. We provide the care to a client, and if the client has physical or emotional improvement or feels happier, to us, that's our achievement. Also, performing home visits or working in the community, these experiences can be used in the future job. If we decide to work as a public health nurse, the experience as a volunteer is useful in the future job. Before a home visit, we discuss with a senior volunteer about the client's health condition. Thus, we knew that she had limited range of motion. We helped her with passive range of motion. During our 3 home visits, we did range of motion with her. After these exercises, her feedback was that she actually felt that the range of motion in her joints improved. There are 2 parts of USR. One is for the volunteers.辅英provides many volunteer training courses. Our Da Tong Hospital also has volunteer training classes, but in our hospital, the training is for general service. The辅英University offers more specific training courses that teach specific and personalized services for patients in many areas, such as dementia care and time banking account. They plan meticulously for our volunteers. That enhances the opportunities for growth and personal enrichment for volunteers. As a result, volunteers provide attentive care to people in our community. It is important to educate and train volunteers from many different aspects. I think it is awesome. For the general public, the Da Tong Hospital offers some dementia preventative or delayed cognitive decline classes. In addition to the scholarly knowledge provided by辅英University, I believe our people in the community can receive different stimulation to stimulate their thinking about health, both knowledge and daily exercise. I feel that combining the volunteer program with the辅英University's volunteer course is fantastic. Hi everyone, I am Director Hu. I am the director of the resource platform of the Friends of Indonesia Association. I am also a Mandarin teacher for our Indonesian friends and families. To care for the migrant workers from Indonesia, it is very nice to have the辅英University join us. Especially in May, we encountered the severe COVID-19 pandemic. The辅英University made the pandemic prevention teaching video in time, including Indonesian language. When we immediately sent the video to our Indonesian group, they were very appreciative. In addition, the辅英University USR program taught pandemic preventative procedures with our home caregivers in person 3 times. As a result, Indonesian home caregivers really understood the preventative procedures to protect the elderly and themselves. Thus, many families expressed that they are thankful and appreciative of the辅英University's expertise and efforts to help them.